The parent company of Ticketmaster is being taken to court. Live Nation is being sued by the U.S. Justice Department and a group of 30 states plus the District of Columbia. So what's the goal of this lawsuit? To break up Live Nation, apparently whose politicians accused of anti-competitive conduct and control over the events industry. For a closer look at what this means for the company and really what it means for you, we are joined by Mohammed Kimji, David Allgood, professor in business law at Queen's University. Good morning, Professor.
Good morning, Lindsey.
What could this lawsuit mean for Ticketmaster?
Well, what the Department of Justice wants is essentially to undo a merger that occurred in 2010 between Live Nation, who specializes in music concert promotion, and Ticketmaster, which specializes in ticket servicing for concerts. And so now both those service providers are controlled by the same company, and the Department of Justice wants to separate them.
I'm trying to think of, like, who's the competition? Who's the competition? Right?
Well, there isn't much.
Right.
Live Nation and Ticketmaster dominate, and not only do they dominate promotions and ticket servicing, they also dominate venues.
Right.
They control a lot of venues.
Yes. Okay, so I'm going to give an example that people have been talking about a lot lately, and that, of course, is a ticket to see Taylor Swift. And we've heard these conversations happening online. We've been covering it in news on our show. So I want to give everybody a real-life example. So I want you to look at something. I'm going to put a board up. So this is a comparison. We just got these numbers this morning, okay? So if you want to go see Taylor Swift, a ticket, this is a resale ticket, keep in mind. She's playing in Madrid at the end of the month, $404. Toronto, we know she's playing in the fall. That is what a resale ticket's going to cost you right now. But here's the thing. People are like, oh, well, you've got to buy a hotel ticket. You've got to buy a plane ticket. I did that math this morning. It's about $2,000 for a ticket to Madrid for the concert. It's about $200 for a hotel stay. You are still paying $300 less to get a hotel, airfare, and a ticket to go to Madrid than one concert ticket in Toronto. Fans are not happy.
It's astonishing, isn't it?
Yes.
And so so Live Nation actually put out a statement on its website yesterday explaining that its market dominance in North America isn't the reason for high ticket prices. It's blaming increased production costs, which is reasonable to the extent that costs have increased post-pandemic. It's also attributing this increase in prices here in North America to increased demand post-pandemic, which is also true. Now, the extent to which that accounts for the entire difference in price that you just mentioned, that remains to be seen as this lawsuit plays out.
Will we see any effect here in Canada with this lawsuit?
Oh, we would. I mean, it'll have some impact, whether it goes through the legal system or not. I mean, if it goes all the way through the legal system and the Department of Justice gets what it wants, then Live Nation and Ticketmaster will be separated. Both are U.S. companies, but they have Canadian operations through Canadian subsidiaries, so Live Nation Canada, Ticketmaster Canada, they would also be separated.
So we've been talking about the consumer experience. What about the artist side of it? How do artists feel about Ticketmaster in general?
Well, we've had high-profile disagreements between Ticketmaster and musicians over the years, like Bruce Springsteen, for example. So the problem is, and what the Department of Justice is alleging, one of the allegations, is that let's say a musician wants to perform at a particular venue, and that venue is controlled by Live Nation. Live Nation will pressure the musician to use its promotion services and to use Ticketmaster as the exclusive ticket provider. Musicians don't like that, especially when things go wrong.
Any response from Ticketmaster? What are we hearing the very latest from them?
Well, I mean, Live Nation and Ticketmaster will...
Sorry, Live Nation, yeah.
Well, we saw the statement on its website yesterday.
Yesterday, yeah.
So it's denying all the allegations, calling them baseless. The most interesting thing I saw on the website was that it cited its net profit margin, which is only 1.4%. Now, that figure on its own suggests that that Live Nation is not overcharging anybody. But of course, that figure will be scrutinized if this plays out in the legal system.
Yeah, the finer details. It was great to have you here. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you so much, Lindsey.
We'll see how this...
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this, be sure to subscribe here, or you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.